Hi guys, this is Joe popping on, and today I got a figure that I really wanted. This one is from a line, from one of the anime lines that is getting bigger. I'm really happy for, but I did miss out on this one because I was not, to be honest, I didn't trust when it first was announced that the sites that it was on was actually reputable. One of the sites it was supposed to go to, it never really went to, which was the only one I trusted. And the one I'm talking about is Itachi. Itachi, I actually had to go second market for, and I actually got this the international sticker one. I did round up getting it, I believe, through Chalice Collectibles, but I didn't trust the original launch of it. I could have easily have ordered it, and it wouldn't have been any problem. But to be honest, it went to this like Discount Shark, I think was the website it went to, and I never heard of it before at all. I tried to research online, like, is this a real site? And to be honest, I was getting mixed reviews, like saying like this isn't really a good site. This is not, like, don't trust it. Everything comes damaged. Blah blah blah. And I couldn't actually tell if it was like an actual site that would get an exclusive pop figure from Funko or not. And so I missed out on it completely, because when I finally went to say, you know what, screw it, I'll bite the bullet. If I get conned out of like 20 bucks, I get conned out of 20 bucks. And I should have just done it, but I didn't. And so I missed out on him. And he never got a restock. So I went, when he popped up on Chalice Collectibles, I trust them. And I don't mind having an international sticker. I know they did have a new, like, cool anime sticker for him. But I just didn't really make a big difference for me, and so I immediately went and snatched him up because in Naruto, I watched Naruto. I watched it and I read it all the way to the end. I read it all the way to the end, and it's really quite wonderful. But I have to say, by far, my favorite characters are the Akatsuki. I think they are really fun, really cool, and I really love that they're all from different villages, and they're all like all on their own, and they make this like evil group to like kind of take down the villages. I just found it really fascinating, and the writer for the manga actually never really expected to continue past the Akatsuki. That was really his big arc that he had created for, and actually Shonen Jump wanted him to continue, and hence why he went into the extraordinarily long arc, which takes up the same amount of time as the rest of the entire manga put together of the war, which is kind of funny to say. But he comes in a nice clamshell, really nice, really good. He doesn't have any stand or anything, so no warning there. Yeah, let's pop this back in here. Give myself some room. Cool. So here we go. We have Itachi. He looks so great. He's got the double Sharingan going. They're just a normal Sharingan. I love his headband with the slash across it, holding the kunai. His robe's a little bit flared open, so you can actually see his shoes and his feet. He just looks really good. Very, very nice. I'm surprised they didn't give him a little ponytail, because Itachi, of course, has a little ponytail. But he looks perfect. He looks really, really nice. I'm super happy to get him. And I love that they actually changed the mold on him, because I'm going to grab my other Akatsuki member, which is Toby. I loved Toby before he became the mastermind. And then I have to say, when I found out all the other stuff, like, I always guessed that he was Obito. But I have to say I was very surprised when they went into that whole big thing with him. But they are different if you take a look at them. They have the same robes, but instead of just doing the robe for one character and just trying to changing the head sculpt, they really actually went out of their way and actually gave him, with the flared out design for him, where you can see more of his feet, they really did a wonderful job in making it a different figure. I really hope we get the whole rest of the Akatsuki. I'd even love all the different forms of pain, and we can even get just so many different like ones of them. But I would really, really love if they did, because once again, they are my favorites. They could do so many cool ones with the puppets and giant exploding birds, and you guys know what I'm talking about, and it's just really cool. And since they are doing more Naruto figures, I really hope that they continue in with the Akatsuki, because once again, my favorite characters, and I'd love to get the whole lineup, and especially since they all kind of look the same, it shouldn't be too hard to do it. But this is one of the coolest figures I really love the lines they do on his face to give him that look that's for Itachi. Really, really brings out like the character in him. And I love the scratch on his headband because, of course, you don't get one for Toby because Toby wears the mask. So he's our first Naruto pop figure, which you actually have the slash on the headband. So very, very nice. And they even, I'm not sure if any of you ever really paid attention, but once again, they were my favorite characters. I actually own all the rings for them. They even have the ring on the correct finger in the correct color for Itachi, which is a really nice touch because each one wears a different ring and on a different finger, which is just a great attention to detail. And all the clouds on the coat look perfect. So this one, 10 out of 10 for me. I'm just like, I just really hope they don't like surprise drop any more like Naruto ones or anything like that on like random websites that we can't tell are real or not. Like a whole bunch of the sites, like if you follow any of the like people who help it with telling you when Funko Pops release, like this one hit the site and even they were like, try at your own risk. We don't know anything about this website. And that's really weird to say. But he looks so good. And now we have 2 of the Akatsuki, and I can't wait for more. So I'm really looking forward to the next ones that come out. For Naruto, they're doing some really cool ones. Gaara is probably my favorite in that line because they're doing just so many nice ones. They are doing Madara. They are doing Tsunade, another Naruto, which I don't know why we need another Naruto, but of course with him doing the running pose, it's kind of iconic, especially with that run to Area 51 meme like Naruto, and then his sexy no jutsu. That one I'm not a fan of. I'm probably going to pick it up just to complete the line, but once again, it's kind of how I feel with why they did Dark Magician Girl and started Dark Magician for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's kind of going into that fan base that really likes the sexy ones, but I'm like, come on, can't we get ones that are more towards the show? Like, I would much prefer, like, if we kept with characters that, like, we don't, because it's a completely new mold, and it's actually going to be a harder one, like, for them to make, like, because it isn't exclusive for box lunch, and, like, that one, like, I would have rather have gotten, like, Hinata or something like that. Like, come on, just give us another new character instead of a very like funny pop. But that's just my opinion. And these ones look so great. I'm just so glad to get more Naruto pops because they've done them so sporadically, and especially with that, like as they did for Jiren, they did the Sasuke one for the convention ones, and never saw him. I don't think there was even a single convention, because I live on the East Coast, where I could actually get him, which is really surprising. I don't think, if there is, please leave a comment below, because I don't think there was a convention where we, the East Coast, could actually go and buy him. But I'm so excited that we're all getting more. We're sneaking closer and closer to finally filling a baseball case. But we will as soon as the next wave rounds. And I'll probably then need more space, which is wonderful and also a little frightening. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I try to bring you new content all the time. Just something different, something fun. If you're liking what I'm doing, also hit that bell because it really helps me and also helps you guys know whenever I put up a new video, it will notify you. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching to the end. This is Joe popping on, and I'm going to be popping off. Toodles.